Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Squadrons video. The other week in a video I said that HOTAS is unlikely to come to consoles, but Jay was getting confirmation, and yesterday we had solid confirmation from Jay that at this moment in time HOTAS is only going to be supported on PC along with VR also being supported on the PS4 as well. So basically what this means if you're a console player is that you should not buy a HOTAS unless things change. Now, I did ask Jay after his comment whether or not HOTAS support would come to consoles in the future, to which he simply replied with nothing to share at this time. So from this, it's not really looking too likely for console support with HOTAS, which is really disappointing. Things could change though in the future, of course. Now, I know a lot of console players who were incredibly excited to use their current HOTAS systems for the game, or had even bought one solely for this game coming out in anticipation. Sure, you could argue that these people should have waited for confirmation as to what sticks are supported, and I fully stand by that, but then I also think that EA should have made it very clear from the start that HOTAS was only for PC at this time. Now, I'm not saying that HOTAS will never be supported on consoles. We are still 2.5 months away from the game's launch, so I have no doubt that things perhaps could change and bring HOTAS support for consoles, or even if it's not at launch, we could potentially go and see it added post-launch in an update. Obviously, this game is not live service, so I'm not really expecting to see much content or anything post-launch really, but an update that allows HOTAS support on consoles I really think would actually go a long way. A huge part of this game is to immerse yourself into the cockpit of an Imperial or New Republic starfighter, and at this moment in time, the only real way to do this properly is to have a PC, so that you can use your VR and HOTAS at once if you have those. Sure, PS4 has VR as well, but you're really limiting your players' ability to immerse themselves if you don't allow them to use all these features. Obviously, VR lacking on Xbox is a completely different story, and to be fair, you shouldn't have to rely on VR and HOTAS to immerse the players, otherwise I don't really feel like that's actually a good game, but they'll really help put them in those shoes even further. Personally, if we don't get HOTAS support at all for consoles, I will be very disappointed, as that is going to be my primary platform for the game, though when I get a PC I will certainly get the game and a HOTAS for it if we don't end up seeing it for the console, so it's not really the end of the world for me as much. However, I know many of you guys obviously don't have that same luxury, which is where the main issue lies, and obviously a lot of people have already got HOTAS sticks for consoles, and I'm hoping that if we do see support post-launch or at launch for consoles as well, then people can actually get use out of their sticks instead of having to just sell them again or have potentially wasted their money. My hope obviously is that support will come for consoles, but my advice for you all right now is to not buy a HOTAS for your console at all until we actually get told specifically that it will be coming, which of course it could not, or it could. Either way, I will keep you guys updated as much as I can, so if anything changes I'll be sure to let you know. That is it from me today guys, thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.